Copywriting is one of the most overlooked skills that will directly boost your e-commerce sales. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to write words that sell for your ads and email using this brand new software called Jasper. The reason why I say ads and email is because a lot of times I like to recycle my email content to use for ads and vice versa. I like to recycle my ads content to use for emails. So once again, I'm here at the dashboard in Jasper, and I'm going to click on the templates, and I'm going to click on ads. Once I click on ads, I'm going to click on the Facebook ad primary text. So when you're looking at a Facebook ad, this is going to be the long form text area that you'll see a lot of times. We can come around here and play with the headline as well, but for now we're going to start right here. All right, so now that I'm here in the Facebook ad primary text, it's going to have similar inputs here as it did for the product description. Except this time I'm going to do it a little bit different. I'm going to go ahead and go to Amazon, and I chose a product here that is a massage gun deep tissue massager. And what I want to do is I want to act like this is my product, and I'm going to take the information here and plug it into the Jasper software and watch the magic happen. So let's just go ahead and grab this for the title, and I'll just plug it right in here. And then let's come down here, and I'm going to grab all this information here and plug it into that. Looks like I'm over the limit here, so we could probably go through here and clean it up a bit. I use the tone of voice excited. This can be excited, witty, angry, controversial. Like you can come up with any sort of tone of voice that you want. And depending on that, a lot of times it'll give you different results. So I'm going to go ahead and generate the AI content. And let's just sort of see what we have here. Okay, so this is what came up. Want to get rid of your back pain? You're not alone. Millions of people suffer from chronic back pain, and it's #1 reason for doctor visits in America. It can be caused by a variety of reasons, including injury, poor posture, or even just everyday stress. And no matter what the cause is, you want relief fast. With this deep tissue percussion massager, you'll feel better in minutes. Click here to learn more about how it works. I love that, right? For example, I didn't know that that was the #1 reason for doctors visits in America. So just like the other videos that I created, I'm going to grab that and add that to the description. See if we can't get more copy ideas from that. All right, so here's another one. Imagine a massage therapist in your pocket, ready to go whenever you need it. I love that, right? That's a great angle. That gets my creative juices flowing. Now I'm thinking to myself, okay, I can have an ad image with, somebody having the massager in their pocket and sort of match the visual to the copy text, right? And I think that's, I think you can get creative there. You can even have like a massage therapist, hanging in somebody's pocket, right? I think that's a great visual. Like you can do that in Photoshop, where you can take a person and shrink them down, what would look like a massage therapist, shrink them down a bit and have them be in somebody's pocket. I think that's great. I think that's a great vision. And that's the kind of stuff that needs to stand out in a busy and noisy market on Facebook, especially with all the advertisers. So, this is like sparking my creativeness big time. So that's why I love it. So let's keep reading here. That's what the 10-in-1 massage gun is all about. With this handheld massager, you can relieve muscle tension and pain anywhere at any time. The 10-in-1 massage gun features 32 adjustable speed levels that allow you to control how deep the vibrations penetrate in your muscles. This portable body massager also comes with 10 different attachments for targeted relief of specific areas of your body, such as back, shoulders, neck, and more. Plus, it includes a convenient carrying case so you can take it with you wherever you like. Click here to try this amazing tool today. I like this too, by the way. As far as this question goes, because as humans, when you're looking at an ad, typically I'll start an ad copy with a question as well. And the reason is because when you're scrolling through Facebook and you see a question, you're going to have to answer it, right? As humans, we stop our brains to answer questions. So are you tired of sore muscles? If I read this line here, okay, then I'm going to stop what I'm doing. I'm going to answer that question. Yeah, I'm tired of it, especially if you're an athlete, if you're, working out, like these are the people who I would target. So that's the other thing with copy, it's going to give you ideas on who to target. Obviously, if I was selling a massager, I would want to zone in on one specific audience, right? I would either pick like, moms who, like athletic moms, and I would form my copy around that, having to deal with the kids all day. You want to make sure that your muscles are good. Or I would go through, people who do strength training. Obviously, they're, tearing up their muscles every day. So they're going to need something to, help alleviate that pain and soreness. And so I would target them. So anyways, that's going to give you, for example, here, you could even say, moms, are you tired of sore muscles? And you can kind of build off of this. So, you don't have to take this word by word, but you can sort of use it as a template to kind of build off and get your thoughts aligned and sort of get the messaging right so it flows great. So, the feeling when your body is aching and you just can't seem to get it to stop. So like, for example, this line here, if I was targeting moms, the feeling, chasing around your toddlers all day, blah, 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 right? So I would kind of incorporate the demographic and sort of what they're dealing with as far as pain points go throughout the day. You try stretching and foam rolling, but nothing seems to work. Then one day someone suggests getting a massage, but that's not always possible. See, there we go. So that's going to spark my, creativeness on, okay, who's our true enemy here? If you ever follow Russell Brunson, he always talks about throwing rocks at the enemy. I believe that's him. And that's controversial, but I love it because it gets so much attention. So, really the enemy to this massager, per se, is going to be what? Massage therapists. Okay. And so I would dig into that, how massages can be anywhere from, $1 to $2 a minute plus tip. It gets, for an hour, so it gets expensive, right? Whereas you can use this all day, any day. It's rechargeable. You're getting that massage in the comfort of your own home. You're going to save this amount per year. I'm going to keep digging into that stat. You're going to prevent, it's going to keep you from getting into the doctors. Obviously, you're going to have to be careful with claims with that. But, you get what I'm saying here. You want to dig into the pain points to really make this solution look even more valuable, right? So I'm going to continue reading. That's why we created this deep tissue percussion massage, our muscle massager. It uses 32 adjustable speed levels up to 32 RPM. So like all this kind of stuff, this is a lot of the features. Obviously, I added that into here. But, I don't care so much about those features because they don't do much emotionally for the person, right, reading it. They don't care about this. What they care about is what's in it for them, not so much what's in it. And so I would probably get rid of a lot of that. Or if I wanted to, add some of those, that's fine. But I would much rather have a bullet point of benefits rather than bullet points of features, if that makes sense. And then I would take it even a step further into doing bullet points of the outcome of those benefits, right? And what that means is, if you wake up, the benefit of this is you're going to wake up feeling lighter and less sore. That's the benefit. The outcome is you're going to be able to, jump out of bed and make your kids lunch without the pain and get them off to school on time because you're not, sluggish around. You're not feeling sluggish and moving slow and whatnot. So those are the outcomes. Now your kids get to school on time and there's no more tardies and they get to learn more and they're happier and the teacher's happier. And, you can really, really build on the outcomes of that. So anyways, I'm going to keep reading here. Whether it's relieving pain after exercise or giving yourself a daily body massage, our handheld massager will loosen those tight spots in no time. Click here now. So anyways, those are great examples. I'm going to change the text to witty. I tend to like that one. So let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and just get rid of these. You can just click on that. They all disappear. And let's click on witty. I added in, didn't I add more in? Some reason it didn't add in. What did I add? Oh yeah, #1 doctor visit. #1 doctor visit in America. I can't remember if that was exactly it. Let's run that again here. Okay, so I'm gonna keep going. I'm not really digging those. That's the beauty of this, you know. I set it to 3 outputs at a time, but every time I click this button, it's gonna send 3 paragraphs out, right? And it says just now, just now, just now. You know what really hurts? The fact that you're not using this amazing massager. So I'm not really digging that. I actually like that excited emotion a lot better. Whoops. Excited. And let's generate the content. Yeah, so a lot of these, I mean, sick of being in pain, that's great. Introducing massage gun deep tissue massager. This incredible device can help you relieve pain, tension, and knots in minutes with 10 different. So long battery life means you can use it whatever you want. Don't suffer any longer. Get your massage today. I love these, right? These are great. So, you know, and like I said, when it comes to that copy, you know, make sure you have a demographic in mind and then start wrapping around that language within here, okay? So, you know, if your demographic is obviously people who are athletic, you know, talk about being at the gym all day, coming home, and wouldn't it be nice to get relief faster? And then you can kind of form that language around for your demographic so they understand it and they can resonate with it. That's something to keep in mind. So I'm gonna go ahead, let's find another product on Amazon and sort of just start from scratch here again and see what we can get. Okay, so I'm back over here on Amazon. I'm just gonna go ahead and choose this product here. This is a pretty popular product called Head & Shoulders Shampoo for Men. The reason why I chose this is because I wanna choose products that have solutions, right? You know, when it comes to solutions, it's a lot easier to write copy because you can sort of dig into the pain points and then you can provide the solution and then talk about the benefits. And then, like I mentioned before, talk about the outcomes and things like that. So I think this is a perfect product for that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start out with just grabbing the name and we'll pop it in here. And let's go ahead and grab some of this here. Let's see if there's any benefits. Yeah, we'll grab that. And let's go back through here and see if we can find some more. Here we go. I'm just gonna grab all of that. All right, and let's do excited. Let's go ahead and generate the content. Let's see what happens. Now, the reason why I'm just going, you know, and picking a product like this is because, you know, when you're ready for the ads and you're ready for the emails, then you want to make sure that, you know, you have the description already written, you have, you know, at least this much information to kind of work off of. So I'm assuming you already did the description based off of my last video. Now we're taking a lot of that information and we're going to stick it in here to come up with our Facebook ads. So, okay, so want to try a new shampoo. Let's read this one here. Want to try a new shampoo. Head & Shoulders Advanced Series Sage and Mint Shampoo and Conditioner is infused with the scents. So really it doesn't talk about dandruff here, which is interesting because Head & Shoulders, you know, sort of is a dandruff. I'm just going to go ahead and add that in the title, Anti-Dandruff Shampoo for Men, because really that's what it is. You know, that's how it's usually sold. So I want to make sure that that's a keyword in there. So we're going to go ahead and generate that again. And this is sort of what I'm looking for here, right here. And sometimes you'll see it'll bring in links because this is what this software does. It goes out there and searches the internet for all of this content, and then it pieces together it through the, you know, mind of a copywriter. So it's not ripping the text off, but it does indeed suck in some links here and there. So looking for an anti-dandruff shampoo that smells great? Try Head & Shoulders Advanced Series Sage and Mint Shampoo and Conditioner. Our shampoo is infused with the scents of sage and mint, leaving your hair smelling fresh, Plus, our conditioner washes away residue with a refreshing lather, leaving your hair and scalp clean and moisturized. Promotes healthy hair growth and healthy scalp. So, again, I would say when it comes to reviewing this copy here, one of the things I like to say is that, use this as a template. Use this as a sort of like, get the drawing board. This is the first draft, right? The first draft will never be your final draft. And so it's important to take and learn from what it spits out because, for example, I think that this is a benefit, right? Promotes healthy hair growth. I think that's, men especially, we're conscious of our hair not growing healthy and long. Sometimes, that can result in balding or thinning their hair and whatnot. Obviously, women are concerned with that too. But, dandruff is the pain point, okay? Hair and growth and a healthy scalp is the benefit, right? And the outcome of that would be, a healthier scalp is going to be beneficial because you're going to have better looking hair, which is going to give you confidence, which is going to help you, be confident while giving a presentation at work, which is going to get you that promo or, that promotion, which is going to get you the house that you've always wanted, so I'm really snowballing the outcomes, and it all comes back down to this anti-dandruff shampoo. So I always like to take the copy here and sort of rearrange it and blow it up so that it becomes bigger than just the product itself, right? Outcomes are huge, right? Outcomes are huge when it comes to copy, because that's ultimately where people want to be. When somebody wants to lose weight, for example, if you're sitting there telling them that this, dumbbell is 50 pounds and made out of titanium and has a wide hang, that does nothing. It doesn't do anything. But if you tell people that, you work out 4 times a week, you're gonna, start seeing fat melt off, and you're gonna start feeling skinnier, and your jeans are gonna get skinnier, and you're going to be more confident, and that confidence is going to lead to that date with that girl, and that date could be your wife, and you're going to have a family. All of a sudden, the bigger picture starts coming into view, and whatever you're selling, whatever, if say it's dumbbells, then people are going to start, that's marketing, right? They want to go with your product because they want that outcome. They want to start a family. They want to have kids and share life with someone that they love, but they don't feel like they can do that until they lose the weight. And the only way they can lose the weight is through your product, right? And so that's the whole point of getting somebody to buy, is to convince them that the only solution is your product for the outcome that they desire. And this is a great software for that because, right here it promotes healthy hair. And then I would build off of that. You can come in here, you can add more text, and you can start to build off of that to get yourself the ultimate scenario. So let's go here and let's do funny, and let's see what happens when we do funny here. I'm gonna take out some of these asterisks because I feel like they can sort of mess with the text. So I'm just cleaning this up a bit. Are you tired of your hair itching and flaking? Head & Shoulders is the #1 dermatologist recommended brand to treat dandruff. So if you're dealing with an itchy scalp or flakes, try our shampoo and conditioner combo. Our advanced formula washes away residue that can lead to itchiness while leaving behind a freshening lather. Plus, we added sage and mint scents to leave your hair smelling fresh all day long. Get healthy looking hair that starts at the scalp. See, and I love that right here. So, if I were to take this, I would almost use this as, I would actually include that in the call to action. Click the link below to get healthy looking hair that starts at the scalp. And then, with an ad, obviously there would be an image here, okay? And then you have the headline. And I would probably use this line here. And I would maybe even ask a question. Does healthy looking hair start at the scalp? And again, that I love questions because it stops people in their tracks and they have to answer them. So these are, tips and stuff. And imagine this, being whatever. This could be the pain point. This could be somebody in the office scratching their head during a presentation. All eyes on them. All eyes are on them. They're sitting there scratching their head because it's itching and they're sweating, and that makes it itch even more. I've been there a long time ago where I had dry scalp, so I can really dig into those pain points and sort of bring the light. And then maybe on the, if you have an image that's the left side of the image. On the right side, their hair's looking healthier than ever. It's shiny and they're confident, they're smiling, and everybody in the crowd's on, got their full attention on them. It sort of paints that picture. And guess what? Guess who I would target? I would target maybe corporate America people, who are, their goal is to climb the corporate ladder. And I would blow it up to say that, this is where you begin. You got to take care of your scalp before you can, sort of climb that corporate ladder. So anyways, that is some really good copy there. I love it. I love this pain point solution copy. And it's great. And I love too how you can change the tone of voice, and it will change the copy itself too. So keep that in mind when you're using this software. This software for me is going to be sort of how with copywriting and stuff, a lot of the big pain points is you're sort of staring at a blank canvas, right? I mean, imagine if none of this text was here, right? Imagine none of this text is here. Where do you begin, right? And so what I like about this is it gives you this to play with and to get your mind right, and as far as giving you ideas. So Head & Shoulders is the best anti-dandruff shampoo on the market. If you're tired of dandruff, itching, and flaking, then it's time to try Head & Shoulders. Our formula is clinically proven to stop flakes for good in 3 days. One with over 50 years of experience, we know how to make your hair look great too, with a fresh minty scent and our signature clean feel that won't weigh your hair down. Yeah, this is great. I'm gonna try Witty. I love trying the different tone of voices. I feel like they sort of determine how good quality the copy is too, as well as obviously this stuff here. This is kind of cool. Dandruff is no fun. It itches and flakes, making you feel self-conscious about your hair, but not anymore. Head & Shoulders advanced formula with active ingredients like, I'm not sure how to say that, acid gently cleanses away dandruff and leaves your scalp feeling healthy and refreshed. Plus, our unique scent technology leaves your hair smelling great all day long. Okay, now that we have our ad primary text covered, let's go back to the dashboard here, and we're gonna go down to templates, and we're gonna click on email, and then we can come up with our email here. Now, here's something cool. So we have a content improver. Take a piece of content and rewrite it to make it more interesting, creative, engaging. And we also have persuasive bullet points. That's important with emails. So I'm gonna go ahead and click on this and go ahead and paste in our copy as well. And it's gonna give us bullet points that we can use for the email. So I like to combine sort of the ad copy, okay, with the bullet points. And guess what? Same thing. It's going to give me ideas for copy. So, when people are reading the email, what's important is they see bullet points that sort of, get to the point without beating around the bush. And a lot of times I use that to describe, whether it's a webinar event, or in this case, if you're describing your product, you want to describe in a punchy way the features, benefits, and outcomes. So you could have feature, just like on Amazon, you're going to have features, and these are more benefits, like promotes healthy hair growth and a healthy scalp. You're going to do the same thing here for email. Keeps your scalp healthy and itch-free, infused with a refreshing sense of sage and mint, leaves your hair smelling clean and fresh, washes away a residue for a refreshing lather. And then in the email, I would say, and so much more. Click the link below to learn you can eliminate annoying dandruff in just 3 days, right? And then I would link that up. So that's like an example of how I would do that with the email. And then I would take the text from the, let's copy that. Let's go back to that text from the, ads. Let's run that text. And then we could combine the two to create the email route or email. So, something like that. Brandon here. I'll just say, hey, it's Brandon. Dandruff got you down. We've all been there. Flakes, blah, blah, blah. Conditioner today. Obviously, this is redundant, but I'm showing you sort of the template of how it's set up. So that's a setup there, and then you could do your signature, and you can always add a PS if you need to. So see how fast that was to be able to create this email? It's pretty incredible, honestly. And for the PS, you could say something, say for a limited time deal. For a limited time, you can get 50% off when you purchase it could be a hard date before midnight tonight. Click the link below while the deal lasts. Boom, email done, copy, and you can go through here and sort of make it flow better if you need to, but that's quick, right? Just to get this much text here, which is, how many words is this? 181, just to come up with the ideas and all of that, it can be pretty darn time consuming. And so that's why I like to sort of recycle a lot of the content from ads, to pop it into an email as well. And I think that it proves to work every time. That way you're not having to, come up with that on the fly. So anyways, hope this video helps. I highly recommend going and checking out Jasper. I'm going to have a link below this video. It really does a lot of the heavy lifting for you. And since I've been using it, what I've realized is if anything, it's going to give you inspiration on what to write about, and it's going to make your mind go in a direction where you probably wouldn't have gone had it not brought up some of those points in the text. I'm a seasoned copywriter, been doing it for about a decade now, and a lot of times, even today, I'll be staring at a blank page and I'm not sure where to begin. This just gets you launched and ready and gets your mind going. So highly recommend checking out Jasper. I have a link below. It's going to help you with your product descriptions. It's going to help you with your product titles. It's going to help you with your ads, your emails, your headlines, and it's also going to help you with getting ideas for the actual creative images for the ads. Like we talked about earlier, on the left, you have the guy who's not having the confidence and dealing with an itchy scalp. On the right, he has it cured, and he is, vibrant, and his hair is shiny, and he's feeling refreshed and good to go. So I highly recommend, I can't recommend this enough. Go check it out. The link's below. I think there's a trial right now. I'm not sure how long they're going to do it. It might be a 7-day trial, but get in there and make as much copy as you possibly can. Get it in your Shopify store and watch your sales increase, because copy is the principal skill to get your message across to your target audience. So right now, click the link below, go check out Jasper. I've never seen a software like this. I've always wanted a software like this, but I've never seen a software like this ever come out. And so now is the time to get on board with this. Like I said, I do believe there is a 7-day trial where you can get in there, play around, see if it's right for you. Okay, that's it for this video. Take care, and I'll see you in the next.